Oh, this. I need to be getting up out here. I'm chilled out. I know I need to get up and get ready to go, but hey, how you doing, honey? How you doing? Dang it, how you doing? Hey, Lisa, how y'all doing? Y'all, I, hey, Natural. I, mm, I said it all wrong, but what I want to say, I had so much to do yesterday. Yeah, grand rise. I had so much to do yesterday. I couldn't do nothing. I was with my brother all day yesterday, y'all. Hey, Wes. Man, I'm supposed to be at my brother's house at 10 o'clock. I'm just waking up. I told y'all, my son is celebrating his best friend, his friend, all their birthday. He got so many his little crew birthdays all week. They've been celebrating, and y'all, he didn't come in until what? Yesterday, the other day was 4 o'clock. He didn't come in until like 3 o'clock this morning. Y'all, I was asleep. He was coming here clapping, hitting on my toes, waking me up. Tell my mom I called you, and I look on the phone. He had called me like 4 or 5 times. I was knocked out. I told him, I said, I drank a beer last night. I drank this beer called Merlot or something like that, and that beer knocked me out. I said, Tyreek, I only had one beer. And I got it from the girl outside. I only had one beer. I went slam out. I was gone. I said, "Oh, I can't drink." I thought I catch it. I had one beer, and it put me out. Boy, dude had called me like 4 times. He had called me to tell me that what time he was going to come in. Then he always called me on his way in, and we always talk on his way in. If he's in an Uber, if one of his friends and I bring him, he always call, and I talk to him until he get here. I watch him get out the car. He come in. I unlock the door. I go back to sleep. That's it. That's what I always do that when he go out. But last night, nah, he was like, "Mom, you let me down." But I was asleep. Coffee over. And then, yeah, a bit okay. Man, I was out, and then and once he came in here and he was up, I'm about to go take a shower. I had fun, mom, da da da. He was telling me about their birthday, and I was like, okay, cool. He said, what you gonna do? Sit up there and not go back. I said, I'm up now. I can't go back to sleep. And I stepped here and watch. I told you I'm doing LA Law. What is this? LA Law Special Unit. I'm watching this. I'm on season 4, episode 11, and I'm watching that. So I watched a couple episodes and I fell back to sleep. And I'm just waking up like 30 minutes ago. I got up, brushed my teeth, washed my face and hands, still got my pajamas on, put my coffee on. I was like, I gotta have coffee. Yesterday I did not have coffee at all, so I gotta have coffee today. Yes, I did. I made coffee yesterday, and the coffee didn't taste. Then I dumped it. I said something wrong with my coffee bag, and I didn't wind up drinking, so I was with Tutu all day yesterday. Hey, Kevin, I was with Tutu all day yesterday. Y'all, when I say, oh my God, it was a time. I went to his house, had to clean up. I had to lie. I hate lying to my brother, but I had to lie to get his room the way I wanted to get him to throw certain things away. So I had to lie, and I told my son, I hate lying. I hate lying to him because I feel like I'm betraying him, but I had to lie. I had to lie to get him to do what I want, but I got his room halfway together. I'm like, when I left, his clothes to fold up. He let me put brand new sheets on there. He let me wash the other ones. He let me put up his other clothes that he had. He had a powder clothes on the floor talking about they were clean. And I said, well, on the floor, he had nowhere to put them. So I folded them up, found somewhere to put them. He put everything up like I wanted to, but I had a lie to do it. It was a lie to do it. I told somebody was coming in, looking at the place, da 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 da. Yeah, I got it. He did it all. The person was coming just to sign some papers, and the person never came. But I told him he was coming check his room out, and a person don't want nobody to look at their room dirty. So yeah, I had to do that, and I hate, honestly, I hate lying to him. I know, to get the job done. But it was, when I say, my brother had about 6 bowls. Don't you know the bowls that you, if you have lunch meat in? Because he, when he do get lunch meat, he won't eat it. He wind up on lunch meat. So I started buying lunch meat. So he had like 6, 7 bowls lined up on his side. He had change everywhere, clothes everywhere. But when I left, I swept his floor. I made his bed up. I folded all his clothes up. I had put some of his change up, got it out the middle of the floor. I convinced him, let me throw one pair of shoes away. He still got 2 pairs of shoes with holes in the bottom. Talking about he giving them, talking about he giving them to his father. I said, well, I said, do you even know who your father is? He said, Larry, man, I died laughing. I said, ooh, he know who his father is, and the reason why I said that because my brother, he only he only met his father when my brother was like 3 years old. Laurie was Laurie was gone. Yes, I am. I am. Is he still moving? Is he still moving? Oh, my brother not. I know. He not. Tutu not moving nowhere. Tutu not moving nowhere. He gonna be staying back and forth with me, but he not moving nowhere. And Tutu father left when Tutu was like 3 years old. So I didn't even think he knew who his father was, or do he remember? Man, this dude got to telling me, why did I say, oh my God, you know who he is, man? He got to say, man, my father had an ice cream truck, da da this, da da. Now remind you, his father was 3 years, he was 3 years old when his father rode out. Yeah, that's just good. I used to have, I deleted that app and I don't know how to get it back. I thought you said he was moving into your uncle, maybe. No, 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 no. My uncle, my brother got his own place. I let my nephew move in there with him, maybe. Yeah, I no, my Tutu got when my mother passed, the house went to my brother. So that's my brother's house. I always say my mom's house, but that's my brother's house. I'm losing track by reading that. Wes, I'm truly sorry for the confusion. Truly sorry for the confusion. Truly sorry for the confusion. But yeah, he remember his father got to telling me stuff, but he was like 3 years old, and I'm looking at him like, how the heck do he remember Larry? I know Larry. I said, so he didn't ever. I said, what's his last name? He said, now I ain't getting all that. I don't know his last name. I said, his last name is the last name is yours, McFat, and I told him just like that. He was like, I ain't getting into all that. I don't know all that, and that was real funny. But yeah, I had a nice time with him, and he gonna be calling me. I had all his food delivered. He's still trying to convince me he wants some oatmeal cream pies. He wants some oatmeal cream pies. He kept naming all this stuff that he know he's not getting. He said, "Why you keep ordering all this other junk? I don't want." I said, "That's food I'm ordering you." Then he gonna say, "You ain't give me much food. You got me chicken wings, hamburgers, da 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 da." And you didn't give me no shrimp. I said, because the last shrimp that you had on the side of the refrigerator, you had 3 bags. You didn't eat it. You wind up throwing away saying something wrong when what we're not going to do. We're not going to open food up and waste it. Somebody don't. And she's okay. When you say you I can just say oh, probably that's probably is when I said I didn't want to say it with my uncle. No, but I'm all over the place. I got hold on. He wanted junk food. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I did say that, but Andrew, Tanya's son Andrew there with him. When I say they get along perfectly, yesterday was a bomb comment. When I said yesterday was fun, I couldn't go live yesterday because my brother, he had his music on while we was cleaning up. He had his radio in there. He had 2 radios in there. He allowed me to put stuff everywhere. When I said I really did, his room looked much better. But I told him I want to get rid of he got a carpet. I want your carpet going to trash, this and this. I would just, I really want to go in and redo his whole room. And the only way I can redo his whole room, somebody literally have to take him away for 8, 9 hours and let somebody go in and do his room. Nobody can really be in there. But I did get a lot done, which I like. I like what I did get done. But he told the doctor yesterday, the doctor was talking to him. We went to the doctor. Had a good, they said his A1C is going down really good. They was like, whatever you're doing, keep it up, Miss Waller, because they tested right then and there. When he first started, his A1C was 11.8. Last time we went, it had went down to 9 point something. Now it's down to 8.1, and they say that's good since the last time he came. So that she was like, whatever you doing, you doing right. So he go back to the doctor in 2 months. I think in 2 months. And then he got a doctor's appointment Friday. We go see his no Friday. He goes to the foot doctor. No, I did not. I'm gonna tell you, I'm tired of look. I'm tired of looking at apartments. We're gonna get back on. Let me finish that. He got what? He got. He actually got 3 appointments. He got one on the. He got one on the 8th. He got one on the 18th, and he got one in middle part of in the September. He got one. So he got like 3 more appointments. Now, let me tell y'all, I am so tired of looking because do you know these people? I had stuff set up all this week to go look at houses. Everybody wound up canceling and want me to reschedule. I can't reschedule. I can't. I'm not gonna keep rescheduling because we're not gonna do cancel and then turn around and want me to reschedule. I can't. I can't do that. I had stuff certain set up a certain way, so I don't have to go through all that. So I'm tired of looking. I'm tired of looking. And then I gave my realtor a certain amount of time to get something situated, and she has until tomorrow. And I'm gonna call her and let her know, hey, if you can't get it, I'm moving on. I'm moving on, but I really had an interesting day. I definitely have to go to my brother. I have to get there because I promised him I'll get him 2 packs of cigarettes, and I promised him I would get him a 4 piece of Popeyes. And he's waiting on that. But the stores don't open up till 10 o'clock, so I'm supposed to be leaving out the house at 9 o'clock. I don't mean don't get this twisted. I love my sister to death, but I don't do high rise, baby. I don't do high rise. Yeah, I don't do high rise. I don't do high rise at all. I don't. I'm on the third floor, and I hate the fact I'm on the third floor. And I know me. I want a patio, this and that. If I live in a high rise, I can't live no higher than the second floor. No higher than the second floor. And well, my sister live at I like, but I'm there too long. You know what? I know, cause he gonna be calling me. But I got my phone on do not disturb. He gonna be calling me. He definitely gonna be calling me. He definitely gonna be calling me. But it is what it is. I'm gonna get there, y'all. I am definitely gonna get there. Went outside on Sunday. Had a ticket. No, I went outside Thursday. I had a ticket, and I didn't get the ticket to Friday. I didn't go. I didn't notice it on my car until Friday, because I don't think I went. I know I got a ticket. Think I didn't notice it till the next day or something, but I went out there and got the ticket. I'm trying to figure out what the ticket for. They talking about they do street cleaning. I said I thought it was over with, and I read the sign. I said, "Ooh, it don't stop until March." So I was in the wrong. So I gotta move my car. I don't have to move my car to Thursday because I'm already on the right side. I have to move on the other side. When Wednesday come, I go out somewhere Wednesday, which I was planning on going out tomorrow. When I get back, I will park on that side because I can't be affording no ticket. I was like, it's a $45 ticket. It's a 40. Yeah, it's a $45. It's a $45. It's a $45 ticket. It's hard trying to find a place. I didn't know, honestly, y'all. I didn't know it was this hard because my last apartment, went, looked, seen it, went, looked at it, applied for, it, and got it. Within I applied for that day, 2 days later, they called me and said, Miss Walter, you got that place. That's how it went. The fact I'm looking for, I guess it's because I'm looking for something specific. I can't find it, or the places I'm going, it's hard. I thought this was gonna be fun. It's not fun, y'all. It's no fun at all. And then people can cancel on you when they want and they don't wanna. Hey, I don't feel like going this person day. Let me cancel. They cancel. Then they wait till the last minute, and it just like what? Mm. And y'all, Ooh, I gotta tell y'all something. Okay. I'm all over the place because the day is what? Day Tuesday. Anyway, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Okay. Y'all remember the daycare job I used to work at long time ago? The very, very, very big guys. You know, yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna try not. I'm gonna try not to pay y'all comments no attention for a minute because I gotta say this before I won't forget and I won't lose concentration. But remember the very first daycare center I used to work at. The very first daycare center, I used to always come back. I used to be so happy. I used to get there early in the morning. I used to record when I was in the parking lot and talk to y'all. Y'all remember that daycare center? Please tell me somebody remember that was my first job as a teacher. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to remember. I'm gonna say 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, you know what I mean? Yes, yes. Okay, I love the kids more than I love the place. Okay, you know it's been about 2 years since I left there. The other day, one of the girls hit me up. She called me. She said, "Hey, Miss Ted, I want to know, were you working there? Are they hiring? Cause I left such place." I said, I read it. Y'all know me. I'm not the person call you up and say, "Hey, I told you so." When I read it, I just look. Y'all know what I said. Bitch, you ain't call me the whole. Every time once I left there, I like you didn't want to be bothered. Now you want to call me and ask me for some information. I said that to myself, but I ain't say that to her because she's a nice young lady. I said every time I called you, you ain't had time for me. When I wanted to see my babies running around just to look at them and say hi, you did it. You did it for like a week and a half, and after that, you just didn't do it no more. Yeah, it been like 3 years. I purchased my house 3 years ago. I thought I would have fun. House hunting was not fun at all. No, it's not. So she reached out to me for a job. So I sat back and I thought about it. You know, I don't know grudge. You know, each to his own. She young, she don't know no better. So I called her up and said, "Hey," I said, "You finally left there?" I said, "I told you when I was leaving, when I said I was telling you all the time, because they were only paying us $15 an hour. They were only paying us $15 an hour and we was working like a dog. But remember, I told y'all I wanted the experience, and I told y'all what type of food they was feeding. It was not a good place at all. I love the kids, and I love going there because I love the kids. But I didn't like the staffing per se because it was a family staffing. So she was telling me they had a PDA meeting, and she said in the PDA meeting, she said out of all the people, her and only one other person that's still there, everybody else and gone that I knew. And she was telling me just about all the kids going. They got a lot of new kids. So she said she was expressing her feelings because they asked her, and I guess they thought she was going to hold back because she been there longer. So she said I told her I'm tired of working short. I'm tired of y'all getting mad because I don't bring the tray up there. Y'all say you can't leave the kids in the classroom by themselves, but yes, you said right after lunch you have to have the trays in the kitchen. How am I have the trays in the kitchen if I can't leave the kids by themselves to get the trays? And y'all want to write me up? You know, she was just going off, right? She was just telling them how she feel. And then she said once she did that, everybody started complaining about everything. She said the new people got to speaking out. She said the new people got to speaking up. So she went in there. She went in there. She got mad, and after that, she said like the third day, she said, "See, I just started looking for a job. I just started looking for." She said, She said I have to go. I have to go." She said when she went there, like a week and a half later, I'm gonna say a week and a half later, and she just got fired. They fired her. They called her in the office, finished up her day. Now remind you, her son go there too. Her son go there too. So they wind up firing her and told her her son no longer to go there. Let me remind you, her son got a voucher to go there. And she said, they going to tell me my son can't go there no more because I don't work there no more. I said, they can't do that. I said, he got a voucher. It wasn't like he was getting a discount. He has a voucher like that. So she going to look into all that. But I told her, I said, if you could pull up with a lot of, I said, where I left from, they pay you good. But I said, if you can put up with a lot of bullshit, you can go there and work. Just don't tell them you know me. She got fired for speaking her mind, yeah. But see, that was the type of place. As long as you let them say what they wanted to say to you, they were okay. Remember, I told you they celebrated Christmas in January, in February or something like that. It they want a person who don't speak their mind. And I guess she said she got tired of it. She said, "Tia, You know how everything gets, but she said it felt like it got worse. So I was like, oh wow. But I kept telling her the whole time when I left, I kept telling her, I said, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Me and the other two girls kept telling her, we kept telling her we can't keep putting up there. We kept saying we love the kids, but sometimes it can't be about the kids. It gotta be about your mental health. Hey, so it gotta be about your mental health. And I used to tell her that all the time. I said my mental can't take that. I said I love the kids, but I said I'm not one. Y'all know me, Virgo. You know I gotta say what I gotta say. They couldn't stand me there because when I used to talk nice, nasty to the point I wasn't disrespecting them to that they could fire me. I spoke the way I could speak without getting fired. I'm always going to speak my mind at what you know. But it's a way to speak your mind, low life. It's a way to speak your mind. Hey DC Kool Aid Lisa. It's a way to speak your mind. It's a way to speak your mind. And that's what I get to do. So they can never. And see, I always been a like my job, that a nursing job that I had. I have to tell y'all about. They could never say I disrespect them. They could never say that I was mean or nasty to them. It's the point when I could say what I had to say. I said it so nice, sweet. It couldn't get me in trouble, and I wasn't saying enough. I was proving my point, but I was saying so good they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't say nothing. And I told you I worked there almost let me see, I almost worked there like I worked there I think 13, 14 years at that place. And they couldn't when I left the administrator, she was not the administrator. The administrator was my new it was the old administrator wasn't there, it was a new administrator. But the old ADRN, the nursing director was there. When I went to when I went to when I went to when I came back from South Carolina and I went back to my old job to get it, the lady in human resources said, oh no problem, T, you could come back because I had a clean record. She said the ADON wouldn't sign off. She called me because she knew me personal. She was like the ADON wouldn't sign off. I said, you know why she wouldn't sign off? I said she never liked me. Because I said she used to always try to get me fired and I never did nothing to get fired and she couldn't get me fired. And she said, well, you can go to one of our other sister places. And that's where I went. Wound up working in Solomon Island. But the Solomon Island ride was like an hour and 15-minute ride. And it took me all day. And I think I did that for 6 months. And then I wound up going to another one. But I was always that person that I said what I had to say, but I did it so nice that, yeah, it was far that they could never touch me, so she couldn't stand me for that. She could not stand me for that, like, cause she could never get me. And when the administrator was there, the administrator was my friend because when I left in 2009, he asked me what I want. He gave me a card with money in it. He wanted me a letter of recommendation. My best friend threw me a party. He bought me a big old thing of edible eatables, fruit, and everything. So yeah, he couldn't do nothing. She couldn't do nothing. But she could do was not rehire me. But the lady, because my record was spotless, she sent me somewhere else. So yeah, it just like I know how to talk to people without being nasty to them. I'm good at that. Coffee getting warm. I'm very good at that. Very good at that. I can talk to you without getting nasty, but prove my point. And I'll walk away smiling like, you got your point? Yes, I surely would. Surely would. Okay, I do have to go to my brother's. I gotta be there. The store, Popeyes open up at 10 o'clock. And I want to go to before lunch hour because I think around 11 o'clock. She said, I guess, no, you don't. Yeah, work on it, but because you want to keep your job in the long run. You want to keep your job, but you can say what you got to say to prove a point and don't get fired. And they can't fire you because you didn't cuss at them. You didn't say nothing wrong. It's just the way you set your tone and what you say and word it right. You'll get away with a lie. So, okay. So she want me to help her to get a job. She want me to help her to get a job. So I told her I have no problem helping you get a job. I told her, I said, every time I told her the place I went to, who had every place that hired me, I said they hired me like, but I say it's a step. I said, Monte Table, it's a 3-point step interview. I said, Great benefits there, but if you're ready to put up with some bullshit, you can go ahead and work there. My other job, I said New Horizon. It's New Horizon. They hired me, but I don't do. I can't work every holiday. I told her about that one, and I didn't want to work with all ages. I said they hired me. I said it's a two-step. Yeah, as an adult, it is like being in high school as an adult. Yeah, it is. That's why I'll be working for myself. And I also told her, I told her, I said, yeah, go ahead and get your job. I'll help you get a job. But I said, but when I open my daycare center, because I told her I'm opening up my daycare center, I said, I wouldn't mind hiring you. I said, I wouldn't mind hiring you. She said, you would hire me? I said, yeah, but I also let her know, I ain't putting up with your bullshit. I told her just like that. I ain't putting up, because she know everybody. I had to remind her, you got fired for sneaking up your mind, but I know you. I know the things you do. And I said, you can't do what you did. Because, yeah, they fired her before that, but they fired her for a lot of other things too. I know her. I know how she wrote. I know what she do. She's a bomb teacher. Don't get it twisted. She did her lesson plan. The kids learn this and that, but she's young. And when I say she's young, she's young. And she came to work when she was doing work at 7:30. She'd get there 8:30. She was that type of person. She'll wait till you got to get them a 2 hour. I think they were 3 hour call and say you're not coming to work. She'll call them an hour before, 20 minutes before, say I can't come to work. And I used to get on her all the time about that. The girl never used to come to work on time. And I told her the fact you went off on them, I said, I guarantee you all that's on it. Everything you used to do, coming to work late, leaving when you want, calling. I said, all that follow you. So when you try to get your unemployment, all that's gonna be in there. 'Cause she said she gonna file for it. I said, you can file for it. But I'm letting you know all that's gonna be on there because of termination. I said, did they put on? She said, girl, I ain't need. Once they told me I was fired, she said they emailed me something. I ain't even paid the email no tell. I said, you need to open your email up. I said, guarantee you that's in there. I said, that's in there. I said, because you never can. I said, have you ever started coming to work on time? She started laughing at me. I said, yeah. I said, girl, you used to come to work when you want. And I said, you used to walk around and say what you wanted to say to them, but I always tell you, you need to say it in a nicer way. She was like, you was worse than me, T. I said, no, but I said it in a nice way. And they could never find me because I knew how to say it. I always came to work on time. I never really called in. And I had to be to work at 7. I was in my parking lot by 6:20. So I never had that problem. I said, you gotta think about that when they fire you, they let stuff build up. And you gotta remember you got written up 2, 3 times while I was there. You got suspended twice while I was there. So within the 9 months that I was there, you were suspended twice. So you gotta think about that. All that stuff build up. And you might not be documented, but they documented it. So I said, and then I told her, I said, don't put that job down there as a recommendation. She said, I got fired from jobs before and I put it down there. I said, you going to places that pay good money, they're going to do background checks. I said, don't put that job down there. I said, if you want to get another job, you would not put that job down there. I said, you better tell them you were sitting at home taking care of your son and you ready to go back to work. That's what you better do. She just stopped at me and said, you sure? I said, I'm not leaving you wrong. But if you put that job in and you just left, how you say, yep, it is. It is, Laura. How you say something is just important as what you say. Yep, it is. And I told her, don't put that job in there because they're not going to hire you. They're going to call them and they gonna say, yeah, they fired you because you was late. And you called off when you want. They're not gonna tell you your good qualities. You was there for 4 years. They're not gonna hey sis. They're not gonna tell you because she was there for 4 years. They're not gonna tell you, oh yeah, she was good. We kept, but she was there for 4 years, and you kept. But they gonna look past the fact you was there 4 years. They gonna look at everything they tell you. So I told her, don't put that job down there, girl. But I told her I help. I said I have no problem helping you. I have no problem helping you at all. At all. I will put that job down there, but use your name and number as my man. Oh, you know what? I never even thought about that. Thank you, Londa. I'm definitely going to tell her. She should have been fired. Yeah, she should have been fired. I used to tell her all the time she was gonna get fired. She should have been fired. But I guess they got tired of her, and she went off in front of all the new people who just got there, saying what she got to say. When she went off, everybody else started falling in league with her, and they didn't like that. Yeah, they should have been fired her. They should have been fired her, but they didn't. But good. They didn't fire her because they paying $15 an hour. $15 an hour. That's no money. You can't live off $15 an hour. No motherfucker you can't. And she been there, never got a raise. You cannot live off no $15 an hour. She been there for 4 years, still making $15 an hour. And they used to get mad at me because I used to tell them, and I used to tell them, that's one reason why I left. Y'all never gave me my raise. I want you to say you was gonna take me up to 1950 and never got it. Because it did it that 6 months you didn't do it. Then you was like, oh, my yearly anniversary you gonna do it. Y'all had no intention of doing. Guess what? I went to Vegas, and that was it. That was it. That was it. That was good. Yeah, that's it. I'm up here chilling, y'all. What else I had to talk about? That I gotta go over here with my nephew. I'm gonna mess with my nephew and my brother. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I can't remember what else. It was something else I wanted to say, y'all, and it's at tip of my time. Y'all know I never plan to talk about nothing. Y'all know I don't plan. How was she surviving with her child? She was living with her mom. She was living with her mom. I told y'all she's young. When I met her, she was 21, and it been about 2 years. She's probably 24 now. She probably 24, and I told you she was young. She was young. She's young. She was young. But listen to this. Is what I want to tell y'all. Y'all know I'm on this kick of watching LA Law as what is this LA Law as special what is it? LA Law Special Victim Unit. Okay. It was an episode with what is his name? Henry Winkler in. Y'all remember Henry I might say Henry Winkler in. Y'all remember he played in Happy Days as the Fonz. He played in Happy Days as the Fonz. And and I've been watching all these different actors that who plays in here because everybody been playing here. Chad, everybody playing in here. When I say everybody I grew up on TV watching and everything. And I was just thinking, when somebody passed, like Theo who passed, and we be like, we grew up with them and we watched them. And I was like, I understand how we have a connection because we think it's like we really grow up with these characters and these people. Because I thought about Ron Howard. Like we ain't seen Ron Howard since he did Opie. He used to play Opie on the Andy Griffin show. I'm going back down. I'm kind of older. Andy, like on a Andy Griffin show, and and I was noticing. I sat back and I thought about it. Yeah, she walked on. So I was like, we actually grew up with her, and so when they really pass or something, we do feel a certain type of way. Because a reason why I'm saying it, because this was this guy on TikTok, and he was saying how he really feel the loss, and people in this comment was coming for him. He was on Happy Days too, but yeah, but Ron Howard, he produced, he write movies. A lot of his movies out here, you didn't see. He didn't play in too many movies and stuff, but he did a lot of. He's still alive. Henry Winkler's still alive, but I was just noticing how we watch them become producers, writers, singers. It's like we really grow up with them. We really get to see them transform in different platforms they on and all that. And it's like how we not feel a certain way. And this guy on TikTok, people in his comments was coming for him. You really didn't know him. It was just like, and he was addressing the comments. And I was like, went through there some of the comments. People was like, yeah, they don't know what we know. But he was, I didn't see the post he put on saying that how much he really felt like he lost them. But he came on there talking about his experience as growing up with Theo and how he felt and how people in his comments was coming for him. I don't know if it was true or not, But this is what he was saying, and I had to think about it when I was watching SUV. When I was watching SUV, I'm on my TikTok, y'all. I'm on my TikTok and watching TV all the time. That's what I do. TikTok TV, TikTok TV, and I'm looking and Henry Winkler pop up, and I was like, yeah, I can understand that because Henry Winkler was a killer on here, and he was a predator and all that. Well, he did some stuff with his wife and had her murder, had two wives and all that. And I was like, yeah, I can feel that because look at Henry Winkler, and that got me thinking about Ron Howard, different things, and like, yeah, I would feel a certain way because Theo passed, but I feel like, dang, I've been knowing him all my life. I feel like I grew up with him because I seen him play on different things. Even though he wasn't physically with me and I couldn't call him up, but I seen him on TV, as I seen him on different shows as his career advanced. I feel bad for the dude that they went for because he said the stuff he said they said. I don't even know what he's saying. I don't know if it's a true allegedly, let me say allegedly what they said about him, but he was really upset and he was in his feeling and I felt bad for him. I really did, but yeah. I was like, what if yeah, I grew up with him, so yeah, I feel how he feel. Feel like I lost somebody that I really knew, even though I couldn't call him up and say, hi Theo, hi Malcolm, how you doing? But I feel like I really knew him because I watched his career. She said you are absolutely on point. I said, yeah. But I understood how I was like, that's crazy. He said how they were coming for him. That's what he said allegedly. I don't know. What was alleged about? They said that because the dude he was saying, see when he was up there, he came on talking about how people were saying you act like that's a family member gone that passed and all that, and how they was coming for him because he was saying I guess he was saying his feelings about him passing, and they was coming for him in the comments, like, how can you feel like that? He not family, something like that. He was saying. So I understand how he feel like that. I really do. God, it is 9:20. I need to be getting up. I need to get up, take a shower, put some clothes on. It look like it's going to rain. It's not that cold outside. My brother wants some Popeyes, but he keep asking me for some. What he asked me for? He wants some oatmeal. Hey, Jill. He wants some oatmeal pies. He not getting the oatmeal pies. He want oatmeal pies. Um, it's a lot of junk he was naming, y'all. I went through one ear out the other ear because when I went there yesterday clean out, I bought him 2 bags of chips. I only bought him 2 bags of chips. When I went to the house yesterday, let me remind you, I got it for him on the first. Yesterday was the fourth. Both bags of chips was gone. They were family bags. It was a bag of Doritos and a bag of cheese curls. And they were gone. He not getting no chips. He not getting no oatmeal pies. He eats everything up in one day. And I keep telling you, I said two. I said this is an empty bag of chips. I said ain't nothing in here about like 3, 4. What did you do? Oh, I ate that with my dip. The cheese curl too. He said yeah. And he called me last night. Oh, last night he told me he needed some washing powder. But when I was in his room, he had like 2 things of washing powder, but he kept bugging me for it. So I bought him washing powder. I bought him bleach. I bought more tissue. I bought him more soap. I bought him more deodorant. They had sent all that to him. He gonna call me. I don't see no oatmeal pies. I don't see my who. What is it? What is them y'all them chocolate thing ho ho? I don't see my ho hos. I said, oh, they didn't have none. I never ordered them because I'm not giving it to him. He not getting that. I'm looking at him like them chips. You had 2 big family bags of chips. They should have lasted at least a week. They didn't even last 3 days. They were gone yesterday when I went there to clean up. I told him you might have throw the bag away, eat the last little before 5 in it. Why? Nothing in it. You take it and run. I just roll the bag down, put it down in the side. No, I can't buy him because that's what he do. He eats all day long, and it's like you can't do that. Like no, so I ain't buy. I bought food. I bought food. I ain't buy no junk food. He want junk food. He ain't get no junk food. He ain't get no junk food. Not at all. He could say what he want, do what he want, cry. Yeah, he can't. If he knew how to control snacks, it wouldn't be so bad, and I could overlook the snacks, give it to him because he wouldn't get snacks all day. I bought him fruit. He got a watermelon. He got pineapples. He got his oranges, and I bought him bananas. Then the fruits that I bought, I didn't buy grapes because he don't eat the grapes. Because he said they taste funny. He don't eat the grapes. There go the waste. I don't buy grapes no more. When I go back there, the grapes still sitting there spoiled or whatever. I didn't buy no grapes. But he got all them fruits right there. And he ate on, no, he ate 2 bags of chips within 2 days, 3 days. No, yesterday was the fourth. I bought them on the first. Fourth, yeah, no, they were empty. We can't do that. The doctor just told me your glucose going down. I love that for you. You need meal prep to have full stomach. You know what? But see the thing is when I meal prep his food, it don't work. Because he go in there when I meal prep his food, I go back and say this is for this day, breakfast. I mean lunch and dinner, because I let him do his own breakfast, lunch and dinner. He been at 8 the next day. He been at 8 the next day. He been at 8 the next day. He been at 8 the food and it be gone, and it's like no. And then on top of that, he gets to the point that he'll be like, he don't know. He be like, this ain't the same food or something. He have his spells and his moments. This ain't the right food or it don't taste right. I don't want to hear throw it in the trash. But it don't. It be the right food. It just be him. So you got to take him one day at a time. One day at a time. But yeah, one day at a time. He wait. I bet you he didn't call me for that Popeyes when he wake up. When my Popeyes there with my cigarette. He getting a 4 piece, y'all, a 4 piece. And when I get his 4 piece, I get him a Diet Coke. He be wanting 2 apple pies. I be saying they don't have apple pies. They got apple pies. I don't ask for the apple pie. He lucky he getting the chicken. You have a lot of. I have a lot of patience because I used to do it. I just don't have patience going to the store. I get tired of arguing with him and going in the store. That's the only thing I don't have patience for. It wouldn't be so bad if I don't have to go around. When we go to the grocery store, I literally have to. I can't shop for me, and he'll roll out, go somewhere, and I gotta hunt him down. And then when he do come back, he got all this junk food in the car, and I gotta tell him, I'm not paying for that. You gonna take this junk food out the car? Cause he would literally leave me, come back with all types of junk food, Oreo, 2 packs of Oreo cookies. You know the Oreo cookie, man. He come back with some Oreo cookies, 3, 4 bags of different chips. He want the cheese curls. He want the sour cream. He want the salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion. And then he want these are the big bags he want. Then he want the box of chips that had to go with his sandwiches. And and when I say you say you don't eat sandwiches, oh I eat sandwiches. No, I got these chips right here. So he gets his ice cream and he want 2 to 3 things gallons of ice cream. He want them chicken balls that you eat from Aldi's. He might want about 5, 6 balls of chicken balls. I don't give him the chicken balls because guess what? They too much calories in them. He be one. He might need protein shake keep him full. You know what? I try protein shakes and he do like them, but the thing is when you do the protein shake, he's like it sent him to the bathroom like, and he I don't want him to be doing that. I don't want him. I don't want. What did you I don't want him to go to the bathroom like that unless I'm really there. So I can't do. I have them protein shakes. When he was in the hospital, he liked them too. He really did. But I can't. But he has the other kind. He had the insure kind. He had the insure kind. Hey Nicholson. He had the insure. He had the insure kind. That was the best ones for him. I really think the insure ones was better for him. He liked them. He didn't like the chocolate. He liked the strawberry and the vanilla. I'm fine, and I remember because I took some home, and as long as they were cold, he would drink them. But I'm about to do it. I told, I, oh my God, it's a lot. It's a lot that need to be, a lot need to be going on. I'm gonna have to go over there like one day, spend 2, 3 days in it, and go through the whole house, do a couple of things that need to be done. 'Cause there's a lot of things that need to be done that ain't right. You said you need a vacation. I am stressed out just listening to you. She said I'm stressed out just listening to you. Oh my God, I really do need a vacation. But when I was over there yesterday, I was just pointing out things to say this like a lot of things need to be. I have to remember my mom is gone and nobody keep a house like she keep a house. And when I was over there, I was just getting frustrated looking at stuff. My brother do clean up. He do clean up, but nobody. He don't clean up like my mom. I was just looking at something. And I was like, oh my god. So I said, it's a lot of stuff that I need to just go get done, get rearranged. I need my cousin. I need to reach out to my cousin, and her. I am looking forward to the 25th, the 21st of this month, and it's your birthday in September. To, oh, in North Carolina. Okay, okay. Well, I hope she's trying. Yeah. So what was I saying? I don't know, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff that need to be done. I need my cousin. I need her help because I can't do that by myself. What I need to be done, I can't do it by myself. I really need her help, and I know she'll help, but I gotta get some money to pay her for because nobody do nothing for free. For me. A professional football game on the 20th. Oh, congratulations! I hope you do well in professional football game on the 21st. I hope you do well, Trey. And everybody, people don't help for free, and I understand it. So I have to make sure I have money. And when I say this gonna be like a 2 day event, because I really want to do a lot. Oh, I'm not playing. I'm going to watch. Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I just assumed you were playing. You said professionalism, so I just thought you were going to play. But yeah, I need help. I can't do it by myself. If I did it by myself, time I do one point, go back to that point to be dirty. If I had somebody do it with me and we could do it in 2 days, it'd be okay. It'd be okay. But other than that, nah, it's a lot that need to be done. And I gotta call him. I gotta get some money to get my cousin. Give her about 150, $200 to help me. And I say that because it's a lot of work. And when I want her to, what I want her to do, that me and her gonna do, we would do the I want these two women love. It'd be the bathroom, the hallway closet, going down the steps, everything, throw stuff away. Man, rerun. They gonna probably look at me like, this girl come through here and just wanna take. Yeah, I really do. And ain't nobody gonna understand. Everybody gonna have an attitude. Everybody gonna be mad. And I'm just gonna have to look. Y'all can't be mad. I gotta do what I gotta do. I told Tom I'm going to buy some more dishes. I just need stuff to clean up, and I don't want to go there being mean because my uncle tell me I'm mean, and I tell him I'm not mean. I don't like the fact you think this your place. It's not that I'm being mean. I have to make you realize you are a visitor, and when I tell him he a visitor, he don't like that. And I tell him all the time, you're a visitor. This is not your home. You do not. This is not your place. Because he think my brother house is his, and I have to always bring him down back to reality. This is not your place. It was my mother' place. Now it's my brother' place. It's not your place. And I ain't mean no harm, God. God, forgive me for saying this, Lord Jesus. I'm asking you to forgive me, but I really mean that. If God is my witness, I told him, and I'm not being mean. I'm just being honest, because I've been trying to get him out for the longest. You ever go in the hospital? Gotta stay overnight. Don't think you coming back to my mother's house. Don't think you come back to my brother's house. I'll tell them people he do not live here. I would tell him that he ever, cause he's older. You're not, you can't do it. You can't. I can't, and that's the thing. They say you're gonna have to evict him legally. If he go in the hospital and he stay in the hospital and get sick, he don't have to come. He can't come, but he ain't coming back there. He not coming back there. Cause guess what we not gonna do? We not taking care of nobody. My uncle Robert. Richard is not my uncle. Richard is my cousin. Richard's my cousin. I don't know where Richard at. I don't know where he at. I've been last time I heard he ain't got a job. I don't know where he at. I don't know where cousin Richard at. Cause cousin Richard helped me the first time with Tutu went in the hospital. Me and Richard did Tutu run the hallway and all that. You know what? No, he don't have no mail. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. He don't have no mail coming there. Y'all, I can honestly say that he does not, and he been there all the time. But if yeah, he don't have no mail coming there. He gets sick. He gets sick or anything. I'm gonna tell them take it to a nursing home because ain't nobody there taking care. Who want to take care of him? Who gonna take care of my uncle is older. Who's gonna take care of him? I tell his daughter all the time. I tell his daughter all the time. I'm gonna get my father. I said, you need to hurry up and get your father. I love my cousin to death. But I tell her all the time, you need to get your father. If your father ever gets sick, he can't come there and live. I'm gonna tell him quick, put him in a nursing home. I got to deal with my brother. My brother not taking care of him. And I ain't trying to be funny on that, but you're not going to put more work on me. He ever gets sick to the point that nobody can take care of him, he got to go on a nursing home. Who going to take, he don't know. Yeah, I'm not doing that. And I tell his daughter that all the time. He got kids. It ain't like he don't have kids. It ain't like he don't have kids. I don't know how I got on this subject, but it ain't like he got kids. He got kids. I tell his daughter all the time, you need to get a place so you can take care of him. That's he says he should be with you. Every time I tell her, she tell me this thing. I'm going to get you need to. Because what we not gonna do, I'm not taking care of the only person I'm taking care of is my brother. Only other person I take care of is my sister, she gets sick. If you're not my brother or sister, I'm not taking care of you. I'm not taking care of you. I'm not. Oh, my son. My son number one, y'all. I love y'all all, but my son number one. I don't mean no harm. I drop everybody like a hot potato ball. I'll drop everybody like a hot potato ball for my son. I ain't even gonna lie. Love you too, but I will have to take care of my son. But yeah, if you're not my son or no, I ain't doing that. I ain't taking care of no cousins, no family member. Essentially, exactly because he has kids. You and that's the whole. But see, they want to be bothered when they want to come and get some money. Now I can't say that. My uncle took care of his kids, and they grown. They what 28, 28. They should might be older. She might be 30 something. They should might be 28, 29 years old. The other one might be 24. Oh, yeah. Yep, immediate family only. But he got kids. He did take it. That's one thing I can't say about my uncle. He took care of his kids. But they only come around when they want money. When they want money, they call me. I've been looking for my father. He answered the phone. I'm trying to get a couple of dollars. And my uncle give it to him. Yeah, my uncle give it to him. So yeah, I can't say he did took care of his daughter and son. He took care of them. He took care of them. He gave them money. He still give them money. They come around, give them money and all that. He give them money. They come. He did. He give it to them. But they just, you know how some kids is. You know how, and I pray to God my son don't ever have to take care of me. But some kids just don't care. They just don't care for the parent. No matter what you do for them, you probably never did nothing to them. They just don't want to be bothered. They just don't want to be bothered. Some kids just don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered when I got my own life to live. The kids is nowadays that's how they are. A lot of kids nowadays they don't want to take care. They're not old school. Like it's very rarely you have young kids say, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of my mother or my father." Coming, no, they not, I guess they call them Gen Zs or whatever. But old heads, yeah, we gonna go take care of our parents. They don't want that responsibility. No, they don't want that responsibility. A lot of kids do not want that. But us being the ages we are, we want to, from the, they in their 30s. They don't want that 40, 50, 60. Yeah, we want to take care of our parents because that's what we was taught to take care of our parents, take care of our siblings. We was taught that. They might not have been taught that. They might not have been taught that. And I try to make sure, my son, I don't mean no harm, but I told him quick, he the only child. Throw me in the nursing home. Throw me in the motherfucking nursing home. I don't care. Throw me in the nursing home. I don't want you taking care of me. The only thing I want you to do, make sure they come and do my feet, and my head is on point. My feet. Make sure they do my feet. I don't want to be no jacked up nowhere with my feet looking like somebody and did something to them. Like I don't do my feet. Yeah, it does depend on the age of the child, and I'm talking about the younger generation. We I don't know where parents went wrong with that, but like yeah, I don't know what parents went wrong with that. And it has a lot to do. She said I'm a 60 baby. See, I'm a 70 baby. The 67, 50, 60, 70s, and maybe even the 80s, maybe even the 90s know what to do. Let me say it. No, I ain't gonna say the 90s because two and the two. Yeah, the 90s. The 90s might be the deal, but them 2000s and all that, it depends on the person. It honestly depends. And then it depends on how you was raised. You can still have a two-person parent home, and they might don't want to take care of that parent because that parent ain't do what they want when they were younger. You never know. You never know. Hey, Abney, you never know what that parent did to them. I can honestly say my uncle did take care of his kids and did get them other money when she came, and to this day he still. So we going with your nose. I'm gonna tell you, Tyree's going to want to know what's for breakfast, and then we not even talking. His name is Tyrik. It's not two E's. It's an I, then a K. You spell it Tyrik. Um, I ain't cooking no. He know ain't nothing. Look, my son still celebrating. I told y'all Sunday he be 21. She said it ends there, 60s and 70s, it ends there. I'm trying to get the 80s and 90s the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, I told my son is a 2000. He know. I told him, put me in the nurse home. I don't want you taking care of me. I don't want. Now, if I had a daughter and it was two of them, yeah, by him being the only one, nah, I would never do that. I know how it is to be the only one to take care of somebody, and I would never put that pressure on him. And that is true. A lot of people can't do it. My sister Tanya, she didn't have the stomach for it. Tanya did not have the stomach for it at all. Tanya didn't have the stomach for it at all. She didn't have the stomach for it. But if I need her to cook or something, she was able to do that. A lot of people don't have the stomach for it. And my son be like, Mom, I wouldn't do that. I told her, I said, dude, I'm telling you, you know what I want. I make sure you know, hey, Miss Scott, you know what I want. I ain't changing. I'm never changing my decision that I want. Throw me up in a nursing home. And just make sure they do my feet and hair. And make sure when you come in, I'm dry. That's it. I don't want you taking care of me. I don't want you taking care. She said, this is so fatigued nephew. Oh, who? You? Tom? Who? I don't know what he's talking about, so fatigued nephew. So that mean you my nephew? Yeah. See, y'all, it's going on 9:40. Y'all I need to get myself together so I can go get this boy his chicken. Because both of the stores open up at 10 o'clock. I'm going to get him his 4 piece. He think he getting a large fry. I'm getting him a 4 piece. I'm getting mashed potatoes. I'm going to tell him they ain't had no fries. I'm going to tell him they ain't had no fries. Because if I get him fries, he going to be like, why you didn't get me more fries? Because when they do their fries, I tell them, don't fill the fries up. I said, don't give me all them fries. I said, y'all be giving me more than fries. That gave me too much fries. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna tell him to get mashed potatoes. He eat mashed potatoes. I think he's gonna have 4 piece mashed potatoes. He ain't getting no extra biscuit. He getting one biscuit. My brother, he got a toe order, y'all. He got a toe order, a toe order, and I ain't doing that. Two down need. He said two don't need. Two don't need Popeye. He don't need Popeye, but I'm gonna get him this one. He didn't get it none this month. He only get it once a month. He only get it once a month. I may have been think that I want like God gave me to do. I know, and that's where it comes from. God gave you the strength to do it because, yeah. And then on top of that, I always think I was meant to do it because what made me start doing this when I honestly started taking care of people when I was 17? What made me do that? Honestly, when I started taking care of people at 17, when I became a home health aide, and I was a home health aide and a personal care aide, I loved it. I loved it. I remember going to class up on Harvard Street. It had a building up on Harvard Street. It was an old school, and I went in there, did my classes, and I love it. It had to be because I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. I did it since I was 17. If I would have never had a stroke in 2016, I mean 2015, I probably would have never stopped. I probably would have never stopped. And the fact that I still do it now and then is cool. I don't do it as much. My mother was a person. My grandmother, I took care of her. My grandfather, I did stuff for him, but he wouldn't let me bathe him. I did stuff for my aunt. She said, I told soul teacher give you the $60 for credit. She didn't give it to me. It's okay. I ain't getting no credits. It's okay. I ain't get no crabs, but it's all good. I'm gonna get some crabs eventually. I never even called her about it. I'm not even gonna. I never even called and told her I wanted it. I wanted to talking to her, but I never even mentioned the crabs. I don't think I ever mentioned it. Don't remember if I mentioned the crabs or not. Don't even remember. Y'all, it's 9:43. Let me get up out here. Even though I don't feel like going nowhere because I was out all day yesterday. I was out all day yesterday. All day yesterday. I don't even want to go nowhere today. I wish I could have his Popeyes delivered. I wish I, but it costs too much to get stuff delivered. I just like delivery fee, delivery charge. I ain't doing all that. It's too much. It's too much. She said I told her to make her chicken. You only got to hang out with her. She was talking about we gonna hang out this month. I don't know when we gonna hang out. She said we gonna hang out, and we probably will hang out. I just don't know when. I just don't know when. Y'all, let me get up all this live so I can. I don't feel like leaving out the house, y'all. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Look, Hazel, I had some set. I had 4 houses set up for this week. They called and canceled. It was five, but one of them I realized was an apartment building, and I was like, I'm not interested in an apartment building. But yeah, I actually had some set up. They canceled this weekend. I haven't set nothing else up, but I really do need to set some up. And then they don't have nothing new, and all of them I don't like. Like, man, I don't know. I don't know. One lady, the last video house I told y'all that went to, the last video I put up, and the last house I put up, and they had everything in there wrong, and I don't know. That lady said she was gonna reach out to me, but it's too much people showing houses, and they not prepared to show houses. I don't know how you gonna show a house if y'all not prepared. They not prepared at all to be showing houses. Y'all, I'm about to lie to my brother and tell him I don't feel like coming out because I don't feel like coming out. I don't feel like doing nothing. I don't want to lie to him, Lord Jesus. But if I tell him the truth, he gonna kirk out on me. Yeah, I just gotta tell him he gonna have to kirk out. He gonna have to kirk out. I don't feel like leaving out the house. Knowing I gotta leave out the house. Knowing I have to leave out the house, I just don't feel like leaving. Today is what, Tuesday, and then it look like it's gonna rain. I don't like doing nothing anyway. Yeah, I really don't feel like doing that. Then it like it's gonna rain. I don't even feel like I took a shower last night, but I gotta go take another shower, put clothes on, then walk down the stairs. Yeah, he is gonna be mad. You know what? It's coming along okay, but it's not. It's okay, but it could be better. She said do it right. I don't have a thinking to do a right along video. Like last time I was told her that I don't have no way to stomp it and put it in all that. Bible study coming along well, but it could be coming along better. It could be coming along better. I tell you, I really tell you, I got you wanting some Popeyes. Yeah, he want, and this is what my brother want, y'all. Honestly, he got a 4 piece. He want all 4 breasts. He want all 4 breasts. He ain't gonna want no thigh. If I get him a thigh, yeah, just do it. Kirk out of me. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. It gonna get done though. Not today. I don't think it's gonna get done. If it get done today, it's good. I'm in a good mood, but I doubt it. I doubt if it get done today. I said next time I go, I want to be going to get me some crabs. I think I don't need but $35, $40 to get me a dozen of crabs. Give me a note. Give me one of them beds that girl got. That bed was good, but I don't think I'd be able to put me out like that though. I was sleeping like a mug. I was sleeping like a mug drinking that beer. Oh, I love breasts. I love breasts, but that's he. Yeah, he won 4 breasts. I got a 4 piece, but I told him we could do 2 breasts, 2 wings, 2 breasts, 2 wings, because they charge you extra for all them breasts. I keep trying to tell him they charge you extra. So it used to be $1 and some. It's like $2, almost $3 for extra breast for each one. I get a 4 piece, probably costing me $20. Time I look around, 4 piece, 30 some dollars, and I have no coupon. Oh, you caught off work today, burnt out. You ain't getting much sleep. I hope you get some sleep. I really do. And I don't have no coupons for Popeyes. If I had some coupons for Popeyes, it'd be good. But if you got a coupons, you can't live away from your coupons and change up anyway. But it'd be better than that. You know, sure. That's them DMV prices. Yeah, it is. No, you know what? It's not a. It's only one. And honestly, it's only one Popeyes and two Popeyes in DMV that I know about, and I don't even go there. I go out Maryland. It's only two Popeyes I know about. One is on A Street, and one is up there on Malcolm Avenue or Martin King Avenue. And I don't go there because people they be doing too much out there. Girl, $35 for 12 crabs. Yeah, I need some crabs at me. I've been having to taste for crabs to sit back and get some crabs. And I was even thinking about it, chilling out at my mom's house and eat some crab. I got stuff saying my mom, Tanya, I know you want here to Tanya. Let me tell you something. When I went on my house, mom picnic table burnt. It's burnt. I asked Tutu. I was looking out the bathroom window. I said, he said, I live in Newport News. They are cheaper here. Okay. And that's in Virginia. Newport News is in Virginia. And I was looking out the bathroom window. I said, Tutu, why my table burnt? Oh, somebody said something on it and burnt it. I said the table need to go in the trash. Why you ain't throw the table in the trash? No, I ain't throwing the table in the trash. Tutu let somebody use my mother's table and they burnt it. I said this boy, he let anything, he let anything out. I was like, you can't just be lending stuff out, Tutu. You can't just be lending stuff out. Every time you turn around, you want to lend stuff out. I said that's not how it works. You can't be lending stuff out like that to people. You can't do that. Like the table got a big, it's like burnt in the middle, like somebody just stuck a pan there or something and it just burnt. I don't know what I don't know. And I told him, I said, when I looked out the bathroom window, yes, I said, that need to go, the table need to go, the whole table need to go in the trash. I said, the table need to go in the trash. Y'all already threw the grill away. Y'all need to throw the table in the trash. No, I didn't never, no, I didn't buy a grill. He said, did you buy the grill? No, I didn't buy a grill. No, I didn't. I didn't buy a grill at all. Teacher Swell, I'm about to get up out of here. I know I gotta go. I gotta try to I gotta get motivated. I get myself motivated to try to get out because it's 9:51, and I told him I'd be there at 10 o'clock. Last night when he called me, I told him I'll be there at 10 o'clock. I'll be there at 10 o'clock. I told him, and I think I lied. Yeah, I did because I'm still sitting here. I'm still sitting here. Let me get out. Let me get off this couch. Like, share, subscribe, CT Squad. Guess what? I just realized I'm at 9,500 subscribers. Man, let me get to 10,000 subscribers. I've been trying to. I told my sister, she told me how many subscribers she got on her platform. I said, oh, on her blog channel. I said, I can't even get to 10,000. You had 11,000, almost at 30, I think 11, 13,000. I said, hey, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah. I need to get to 10,000. Yes, I need to get to 10,000 subscribers, y'all. I will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I need to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm up here rubbing on my head like I'm at home chilling, rubbing my hair, chilled out. I noticed something. I've been watching SUV. Ice T is a nice looking dude. I never really paid him no attention. And I'm watching this. I say he's a nice looking black dude. Never really pay Ice. I never pay Ice T no attention. But lately I've been watching him out there. So he's not a bad looking dude. He's not bad looking at all. Then you won't have to go out tomorrow. I know. I know. I know. Then I won't have to go out tomorrow. But yo, I think my son going out partying again today. That's when they're gonna party every day. That's why, because I'm looking at old video. This is a 19. This might be that might be a 2000 episode. I'm looking. This episode, season 4, episode 12 or something like that. And I never paid him no attention until I started watching, and I'm like, dang, he nice looking. Never paid him no attention. Never. So yeah, y'all let me get off this line. I'm talking and talking and talking, so I'll talk all day long. Y'all won't hear me mumbling. But look, y'all, like, share, subscribe to Keith Squad. I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all Tuesday. Today Tuesday. Y'all enjoy. Cause you are ready.